Hey, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll just be introducing 3ds Max, showing where you can get it from and explaining a little bit about it. So, yeah, perhaps you've heard of it, maybe you know a little bit about it, but are quite unsure about learning the software. So hopefully this video just brings to light a few key things. So firstly, yeah, 3ds Max is a industry standard software. Now I say industry, but I'm using that term quite broadly. It's used in the creative media industry in particular, and it's used to develop anything and everything from 3D architectural products, products that will go into games or films. It's used in product design, in the automotive industry. It's used for cinematic sequences and effects. So it's got a quite a broad usage, and I'm pretty sure that most studios that you apply to will have Autodesk 3ds Max listed as a product that you should know or be at least familiar with. Now, where can you get 3ds Max from, and how can you access it? So there are a few different ways you can actually get 3ds Max. So the first being would be a educational license. Okay, so you can actually get 3ds Max for free, providing you are either an educational provider or you're attending or undertaking a course. So perhaps you're in a university, school, or college, and you're doing a course, and essentially what you would do is just come to the Autodesk Educational Access website or tab. And then what you can do is you can just fill out this detail. You get to fill out a quick form, and then you verify your account. Now, it does renew annually, so you have to just update your account just to let them know that you're still in education, and you get everything free. So all of the software and everything comes for free, and that's the license version that I'm going to be using. Alternatively, there are licenses for larger studio setups. So these ones are typically for what you'd see for a large studio. So again, it's quite pricey in the sense of 1 year, 1 user. But of course, Autodesk 3ds Max and Autodesk really themselves will justify that through the updates and what the software can do and what it offers. So maybe you're leading a studio, maybe you're in charge of one, and you're just interested in looking at the license options. You can find them here, and again, this would be something that you'd look into. There's also the flexible option as well, where you can buy these tokens. You can purchase different licenses, and again 16 days over a year or something like that. For these license options as well. In addition to that, 3ds Max actually brought out a indie license now. So there's an actual indie license for it. So this one, again, you'd have to check if you're eligible. So again, perhaps you're a single user, maybe you're a freelancer. You could be in a very small studio that just hasn't got the funds, the larger ones that we see. And in this one, the licenses are a lot cheaper for the year. So if you click the buy now option, you'll see the prices come up. Now, as of this video, it's £306 without VAT. That might fluctuate or change, I don't know, but there's the options for it. And again, you can alternatively, to follow this course, download a free trial. The free trial will do everything that you need to do in this course. I think it lasts for about 30 days or something. Don't quote me on that because it does fluctuate. So just double check that. But yeah, you can definitely download a free trial. Fill out what you're going to be using it for, whether it's educational, home use, and you can go through. And yes, it was 30 days, so it's not changed from the last time I looked. And yeah, you'll be able to follow along with this video. Once it's installed, it's pretty simple to run. You just run the executable. So once it's downloaded, and it should install if you give it a little bit of time. And that wraps it up for this video. So hopefully you'll be able to get a license for it. You shouldn't have any issues that I'm aware of. These things are quite sort of simple when you're doing it. Just make sure you've got a decent computer that can handle sort of 3D modeling applications like 3ds Max, and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to wrap up this video and we'll get on to the next one.